So I typed in Secret Invasion Episode 5 review into ChatGPT, and this is what we got.
Action!
Nice.
CTS is now
Good.
AI written.
Yeah.
Fuck your Screen Actors Guild
We
strike.
were busy this week, so we did a thing. No, but for real. So welcome back.
This episode is the first procedurally generated episode of CTS. Welcome back to Coming to Summer. One of our not favorite shows. It's become a super weak MCU show, in my opinion.
Okay.
And MCU presents Secret Invasion, starring Samuel L. Jackson, Ben Mendelsohn, Amelia
Who, by the
Clarke.
way, is acting his ass off.
Ben Mendelsohn?
Well, yeah, but I mean Samuel Jackson. He's
Oh,
not
yeah.
phoning it in.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah,
series
yeah,
not
yeah,
being
yeah.
great has nothing to do with Samuel Jackson.
I will say specific things about actors playing characters like Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle isn't delivering a bad performance.
No,
I just hate the writing that they've given his character.
they're giving you when we say the phrase on the nose.
Yeah. Yeah. The second we find out, spoilers, Rhodey's a Skrull. The second we find out in last episode that Rhodey's a Skrull, the episode throws everything out of the water of him actually trying to blend in as Rhodey.
And now he doesn't blend in.
Now he doesn't blend in. He's still Don Cheadle Rhodey, but he's just like...
But he's a hot-headed...
The dialogue sucks. He's like Johnny Storm from fucking
Yeah,
Fantastic
because he's
Four.
supposed to be like Gravik's age. He's like a kid-ish,
He's young. He's a young
mid-20s,
Skrull.
late
Yeah.
20s. So he's a younger,
So
I
hate the delivery. I hate the performance. Don Cheadle isn't bad as the character, but it's just
honestly,
super bad. It's cringy almost.
He's killing what they said to do.
Yeah, but it's just
They said
it's
be-
somewhat cringy.
Be cringy and be like,
it's like
clearly not War Machine.
don't be Rhodey.
Don't be Rhodey.
Just be the opposite. The polar
and he's
opposite
like, oh,
of
okay.
Rhodey.
I can do that.
I got that, which is fun for like Don Cheadle to be able to play the
be
character,
silly.
but different. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he's obviously hamming it up, but it's just like the dialogue comes off as cringy, unintimidating.
Yeah,
and
he's
just like almost lazy,
clunky.
It's jarring for sure.
Well, because
yeah.
his whole character, that's what I'm saying, like, even if he's been a Skrull for all this time, which I'm telling you, the
No.
big
That's
twist
the start
is
of
going
this
to be,
show.
the twist is going to be he's not. That's going to be.
That's obvious he's not a
But
Skrull
the
the
MCU's
whole
leaning
time.
into this whole, he's been a Skrull, so he died in Civil War, I guess.
No way. No
Blarp,
way.
blarp.
I don't think the show's even trying to make you think that. It's like super obvious he's not been a Skrull the whole time.
Yeah,
Like
some of the
super
stuff-
obvious.
I actually think I just forgot her name, but the British super spy old lady that wears the red all the time.
Red Sonja.
She's amazing.
Yeah,
She
she's
saves
great.
the entire show.
She's great.
She kicks the doors into these rooms as this
She
like
kneecaps
little
people.
British lady, and she's like, "So this could go two ways."
Yeah, yeah.
I love her. That she killed it in this episode. Okay, I figured out the problem. The episode goes from thematic, wonderful, big budget, gigantic acted set pieces to CBS Thursday night 10 p.m. fake grenade smoke bomb things and different cameras that are now they borrowed from the set of
Whoever
NCIS.
edited these last couple episodes is terrible.
Do you know what I'm talking
Terrible.
about? It literally feels like a something like your dad would watch. And I don't mean that insultively. I mean, but it's like a 50-year-old's watching NCIS.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
That's what it feels
Get
like.
down. Rolls a grenade. They all dive. An explosion happens and a puff of smoke.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what just? And then the next shot is this dramatic drone airport plane shot that probably cost $3 million. You know what I mean? Like,
Pick a lane. Pick a lane.
I have a whiplash.
Yeah. Is it like a movie or is it a show about starting World War III or is it just like Nick Fury's gonna like
And
putz
here's my
around
other
the
problem.
world?
And me and you have been saying this for the last few shows because the first few wrapped it up fine. The pacing got wonky, but they always brought it together.
The first 3 episodes are really strong. They're really good. The
W-
first
we
episode's
need 4
great.
more episodes. They're doing it again.
The
They
first 2
are-
episodes are 50 minutes to
and
an
then
hour. Like
30.
and then it goes like 58, like 55, 48, 38, and then like 38. And it's like or like 30
Yeah,
even.
that's what I mean. They're all
rough.
the
It's
credits
like-
were 4 minutes, and the
they're
intro
getting
was
shorter.
It was just at 30 again, pretty
Yeah.
much.
It's like they went from an hour to 30 minutes. That's why these episodes
But these-
fucking suck.
The plot is fine for a 10 to 13 episode show for episode 1 and 2 and 3, and now
they
it's
have
like
to wrap it up next week. They have to wrap
The plot
the
synopsis?
entire thing up.
the plot synopsis is Fury gathers his allies for the final counter. What?
No, he doesn't.
What?
It's not even close
the
to what
last two
happened in the
episodes have been
episode.
30 minutes, and he got one ally back, and it was
Not
the British
really.
lady.
Right, but what can she do?
But I'm saying, but that's it though.
She just drives
So
him to get his suit up scene.
because
Like
there were parts of this episode that were every one of her scenes were standout, were amazing. She killed it.
great.
She literally steals every single scene
she's great.
she's in.
Yeah, she's really fun. She reminds me of Elaine showing up in like Winter Soldier or Captain and Winter Soldier or
Right.
whatever. Yeah,
Right.
like yeah, like just a side cameo of a character who's super important in the comics who doesn't have powers and is a leading lady, and it's like
and she's great.
fuck yeah,
And she
give it to me,
smashes
bro. Yeah, she's gonna be in charge of some fucking organization from some other fucking whatever.
Right.
I don't care right now.
Doesn't matter.
You know? She's hunting that ginger dude down. What's his deal? I don't know. I don't give a shit. It's not the show I'm watching. Put me back in. Her scenes are great, but it's like
Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
not for an episode that's 30 fucking minutes.
And the pacing is all off because we have like Gravik has this elaborate plan, and now he's like full throttle World War III. We gotta go. We gotta do it right now. It's like because there's 6 episodes instead of 10, so you couldn't just pace this thing out and have a nice climactic finish. It's like balls.
No, they have it. Last episode sets up. He's like the president. We have the president. He's injured. Rhodey's gonna go to him. Rhodey's gonna murder the president, and he's gonna blame it on the Russians. It's like boom, perfect. We'll blame the attack that happened last episode on the Russians and World War III. Now it's like put that shit into 10th gear and drop a cinder block on the gas pedal because we got one episode that'll probably be 40 minutes long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say we thought the same thing with Moon Knight. We're like, well, the last one will have to be like longer.
The last one has to be great.
It was like 31 minutes.
And it wasn't.
And it was, and they
pretty
didn't
dog
tie
shit.
anything up. And
Big alligator and
the CGI
big
fight.
skeleton bird fight. And they in crocodile hippo lady. Yeah. Oh, cool.
The last great MCU show, in my opinion, was Hawkeye, and the last okay one is probably Miss Marvel. And I say okay.
Yeah.
Everything else lately has just not been
pretty mid.
She-Hulk was great until they tanked the ending so hard that it made me not want to watch Marvel for a few weeks. I was so pissed off.
She-Hulk was bad. The ending.
The
surrounding episodes
That's
are
what
fun.
I'm saying, like,
stupid
which makes the rest of
sitcoms.
it worse because you like so into it, and then they go.
That's what I feel like this show is almost doing. Like they
Yeah.
wanted it to be like a Loki, but it's like becoming like
Well, because again, it's like they
yeah,
want you
Miss
to feel like
Marvel
you're
or
watching a
something.
movie.
This
but
would have been a way
better movie. So I'm saying they want
Way
you to
better
feel you're
movie.
watching a movie. At the same time, they want to give it to you as a TV show. The first few shows nailed that.
Yeah.
Loki nailed that.
It's
It was
one-
a movie, but it was a
It's
show,
congruent.
right?
It's
WandaVision, weird, but it still was a nice fluid. It wasn't like, well, this is like what's
We're gonna
happening.
bounce back and
yeah,
forth.
no.
And, oh shit, we have 30 minutes to wrap this show up. Gravik murders all the Skrulls. He
turns on.
he
He
turns on
preaches
his
brotherhood for 4 episodes, and then decides to murder every top lieutenant he has because they don't want him to be a monster.
They don't want him to kill other Skrulls. Why would we attack our own people? Is what they say. And
Right.
then he's like,
And he kills
root
everybody.
arm through the chest, and then the other Skrulls like gang up on him. But it's like, obviously he's gonna murder
And
all
they're
of you.
clearly
so-
setting up him versus Amelia Clark.
Yeah, because Fury
Gaia.
can't fight him now.
No,
because
there's
he's
two
Super
Super
Skrull.
Skrulls.
Right.
So they're gonna fight each other.
Right.
It's pretty obvious.
I have a theory that Talos isn't dead. And Talos is actually the Nick Fury who we see who visits Gaia.
Because allegedly some editing got changed because they were supposed to have this whole episode
I
about
think it's still there. It's just not as
how they originally.
explicit. Like there's not. It doesn't show you that there's 2 Nick Furies. I genuinely believe there's 2 of them. One who goes to visit Gaia, and the other who goes to visit Sonya and goes to the grave to get his shit. I think the one who's with Gaia is Talos, is
Right.
Ben Mendelsohn, because she has like a line like, "Oh, I'm gonna put on a good face," and they like Nick Fury like winks through his eye patch, like, bro, like, come on. It's
Yeah.
like, and it's clearly like. They've never really had a relationship, so it's like their dialogue there like makes it seem like they've had a pre-existing relationship, like it is the
Okay.
dad, and like maybe she knows it's the dad, but like doesn't.
Unless they're trying to throw you off to make you think there's a twist,
Unless they're trying to throw you off, where it just is Nick Fury.
But to me, because it just felt a lot like
I don't
the
think
whole.
Talos is dead though.
the
That's
whole-
what I say.
Well, I can see that absolutely
way.
being. It was too
It's too quick.
nonchalant.
It's too quick.
Even the Maria Hill thing got a little. It's still being played
She gets a special guest star in the credits
because of the
every single
security footage they
fucking
show in every episode.
because she's listed and technically is in every
Well, they show
episode.
that footage every episode. Here you are again, Nick. We've got you shooting her.
Special guest star Kobe Summer.
Yeah,
Like,
she's like, check.
she was in one episode for 20 minutes. Like,
She'll be credited for every one.
she was in press releases. She was on the red carpet.
Well, that's a
premiere.
good twist to hide.
That's
though.
to hide
to be
it,
fair.
like she is in the
Yeah.
series. No, I get
Yeah.
that. Yeah, but man, I have
Yeah,
a feeling
I
Talos
don't-
isn't dead.
I hope you're right, but man,
It just seems like they brushed it.
it was too much
brushed
though.
it
They've been
off.
doing this whole believe in yourself. Oh my God, why didn't I believe in myself? I'm gonna go believe in myself. She got the believe in yourself speech, and now she's thinking, and then that's the last scene. So of course she's gonna come back believing in herself and beat his ass as a Super Skrull. I mean, it's like
and probably then take over as Talos, and because they say in like
that's
the
why I
funeral
think he is
scene,
dead.
She's like he was our leader, and he gets this as a ceremony, and it's like we're gonna get a scene of Ben Mendelsohn sipping a martini on Space Beach on Saber, like fucking Nick
And
Fury. at the end
Michael
of-
Caine will be. Oh.
No. Yeah, guys, go check out Secret Invasion. I'm sure it'll wrap up fine. It's just these past 2 episodes have been
It's
straight
weird
down
though
the
because it's
shitter.
not like
It's super weak sauce.
it's not
compared-
bad
compared
but
to the
it's-
first couple
but
episodes.
it's just it's wonky. It's
Yeah.
clunk, boom, boom, boom,
The
boom,
first
clunk,
episode had great dialogue. We had great action scenes
good
with
interactions.
Talos fighting the other
But
Skrulls.
again,
Like them trying to stop like the NATO plane from going down
yeah.
was a cool fucking scene that
But
had
you can't-
genuine tension.
you can't
Like-
do 50 plus, 40 plus minute episodes for pacing of a 10 episode hour long show and then go into hyperdrive and make the episodes 30 minutes long.
It's really confusing how Marvel still doesn't know how to do TV shows.
It doesn't make any
It's been 2
sense.
years, guys. You
Yeah.
had one really good one at the
Right.
start, Loki, that everybody still talks about, that is getting a season fucking 2 this year. Like, and
Yeah,
they
it
still
doesn't-
they still haven't figured it out, man. Get same
And I
director on
get-
every show. Get the same writers. Make it
And
like
this
a
one
movie.
they tried to do
Cut
the
it like a
same
movie.
the same director. See, I can't. I get
Something
editing
about it doesn't
editing to the way it works and don't go for time, but at the same time, this should have been more than 6 episodes. It just should have
what's
been
with
more.
the 6 episodes too? We got to figure out something because some episodes are like 12, and this episode's 9, and this is 6 episodes, and then Daredevil's gonna
They
be
supposedly
20.
have the freedom to just edit it down to whatever it takes. But if you're doing 30-minute episodes, and that means if you kept the pace of the first 1 or 2, you'd be doing 40 minimum.
which means
which
then the
means
first
even
2
less
episodes are way
episodes.
too long.
Right, which means cut that up and then make it 8, and it's still
Make
too
it 8
short.
episodes, and it's still too short.
And you still needed 10 to get through everything.
And you still have the same story though. It doesn't matter which way you slice it.
Right.
Yeah. You buy a large pizza, you're not gonna make it a 15-inch pie somehow. You know
That's
what I
why
mean?
The Echo thing being trimmed down to like 4 or 5
Fine.
episodes.
Yeah.
Fine, but is it going to be like they throw so much out that we're going to
4
have like
hour and a half long.
or are we going to get like 3 slow-paced episodes, we threw everything out, and then 2 that go again, like this shit.
Yeah. It's especially like shows that are week to week. If I could have binged watched this,
It'd be fine.
it'd be fine.
It'd be fine.
But it's like, no, I gotta wait a week from last episode to this episode.
I just don't know how you're
Like,
right. How we've gotten from
I want the
Loki
finale.
and Falcon and Winter Soldier
WandaVision.
and Hawkeye
And Hawkeye
to this
to She-Hulk. I know it's good, but it's weak in comparison
'Cause
to those
the
other
ending,
shows.
yeah.
That's Marvel, weak.
The first
2
episode of this,
yeah.
I had hoped that it would be very Hawkeye-ish. I like okay, and then it just kind of meandered into whatever.
Yeah,
Like
it's really
again,
not,
it's a CBS. It feels like a CBS drama.
the idea of Secret Invasion is cool until you are fucking watching it for 6 hours and you go, oh, it's like a slow burn. Like the Secret Invasion isn't like Gravik flips a fucking switch
Right.
and it's World War III time.
Which-
He's like has to do it in real time in the universe.
Right,
And
but it would have
it's
made more sense to
super
do
slow.
if you're getting 20 plus episodes or 18 or whatever of Daredevil. This makes sense to do a show that has that many episodes because it is a Secret Invasion, and you give time for big, gigantic plot twists. You don't have to do the Rhodey turn in 2 episodes or 3 episodes and then write him like a jackass to get the point across because you only have 6 episodes to get the point
Right.
across.
Yeah.
That's why the writing's so shittily clunkily.
Yeah, like, guys, you know characters in the universe aren't 100% sure that he's a Skrull. I know we know, but guard guy who's standing behind Rhodey while Fury's got the gun to his neck is like, oh, Fury's about to shoot Colonel James
Right.
Rhodes. And
War
Rhodes is
Machine.
like, I'm a pop a cap in your ass, and I got this video that's going to release in about 60 seconds if you don't drop me, fam.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like,
and I'm gonna DDT you off the top rope
fuck?
like Undertaker
What
in the
the
steel cage.
fuck?
Like, what is?
Like the guard guy
He's
is
never
like,
talked like that.
What's wrong with Rhodey? Like, why is he talking like that? That's clearly not Rhodey. I know there's Skrull people who can transform.
Yeah,
Is
something
he a
seemed
Skrull?
off.
Hey, guard, I'm going to shoot him in the foot, and if he turns green, you'll know I'm right. And it won't kill him, but it'll revert to Skrull form, right?
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to take the gun, and I'm going to shoot him in the foot, and that's all it would have
Yeah,
taken.
you can arrest me too. Come
Come
cuffing
arrest
me while I
but I
shoot
just
him
want to
in
show
the
you
foot.
that this guy who's
Yeah.
about to go kill the president is a fucking alien. So, bam, turns green, problem solved, baby. Wrap this show up with a bow and fucking put the president underground.
See, my theory, if Ben Mendelsohn's alive, I think he's playing the president.
Ooh.
Because Nick Fury's in the
I like
hospital.
That. I like that.
And then that whole scene, he's like,
else.
there were Skrulls. He's like, I know there were Skrulls.
Yeah, what the
And I'm
president
like,
doesn't know that, does he? There's also some weird inconsistencies with like the wife or whatever, like how he didn't know it was a Skrull, but did know it was a Skrull. It's like, oh, we honeymooned here in Finland because Skrull's like the cold.
Yeah, because I guess he didn't
You
want to
didn't
tell her he
know,
knew.
Like, yeah, no,
Because everybody's a spy.
no,
You know.
no, I refuse. I think that's just bad writing.
Yeah.
I think that's just they forgot to look at the previous episode's script when they wrote this one and just like started typing.
Yeah, for 35-ish million an episode.
Yeah, not good. It's
I think it came out
dying
now,
off.
It's like 211 million. For
It's
the whole
dying off
series.
for sure. This show is becoming not good. Not good. And this is supposed to lead right into Marvels. Like, man, I guess I won't give a fuck about Marvels if this is like the direct tie-in. Like Miss Marvel and Secret Invasion lead right into Marvels. Like
I don't think
2
it's,
weeks off shows.
See, I don't think that's for the normal people though. I think this is like the extra gravy for people like us that are supposed to really want more of that.
Yeah,
universe.
no like MCU movie fan is like subscribing to Disney Plus for this
Secret
show.
Invasion. That's what I'm saying. This is supposed to
Right.
be made for me and you, like the adult. They pitched it as like grown-up comic book stuff. Finally,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, there are people getting blasted in the forehead, which I've never seen in a Disney thing. I thought has been pretty interesting.
Okay.
And throats being slit.
True.
So okay.
Like arms going through people's chests.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you adulted it up by giving us a bunch of blood, but
Yeah.
where's the writing and the pacing and the editing?
Well, it was there. It was there in the first episodes. It was
Yeah.
there, and then it just got thrown out the window because
At
they had to
least-
wrap it up.
yeah.
Like, fucking idiots.
At least it's
man.
CGI light.
Idiots. Yeah.
And the CGI they use actually looks good because it's so CGI light.
There's barely scrolls. There's been 3 people who have
I'm still
transformed
trying
into
to
a
figure out
fucking
the budget.
Skrull.
I'm still trying to figure out the budget.
4. It's Rhodey, Gaia, Talos, and Gravik have transformed into Skrulls. Fucking
Pretty
nobody
much,
else
yeah.
has transformed for more than one episode. For more than one scene in one episode where they go,
Where did the budget go?
where they stand up and their face is kind of off screen and you just see like a ripple effect. What the fuck? Show me Skrulls. I want to see the Skrulls. There's more Skrulls in Captain Marvel.
Even if you gave Samuel Jackson $50 million for this, where's the other $170 million?
They don't use the shape-shifting at all.
Yeah, where's the money?
Like, I want to not know whose character is who because everybody's a Skrull and everybody's turning into fucking everybody. You know what I mean? Like, show me that.
Yeah.
Show me that. Is Gaia going to turn into Gravik on the last episode and is, oh, shoot me, I'm Gravik. Oh, no, I'm Gravik, blah, blah, blah. And then Fury shoots Gaia. Like, that's not going to be it. I don't care. You've spent so much time wheel spinning on having characters not transform into other characters that I don't give a shit. Why is Rhodey
it's-
locked into Rhodey? Change it up. Hey, Rhodey's got to go to the bathroom and then walks in, you know, other super character who's like, why isn't he everyone on the fucking, like, president's team?
Oh, the biggest plot
Why
hole.
isn't all Skrulls?
The biggest plot hole to the whole thing, to everything.
It's like they're half-stepping.
If the Rhodey's been a Skrull the whole time, which will be the worst writing of all time. But if they kept that
That'll
theory,
kill the MCU.
it
That's
would
why
make,
I don't think they
you would have
do it.
made Robert Downey Jr. not die after he died, and the Skrull would have taken his place because that's the perfect fucking slide in.
Right.
Because
If
then
it was
you
actually a
then you
secret
run the
invasion.
fucking Avengers,
Yeah,
and
but
now
we can't
you're
pay
not
Robert
going to
Downey
lose it.
Jr. to right. So
So we're getting War Machine instead.
and Red Sonja, cool. And
She's cool, but
Talos
yeah,
is
I mean,
dead. Yeah, fucking.
Are we just killing off characters that are cool and good?
Yeah. I'm not.
It's not looking good.
My excitement is completely.
The
died
nose
off.
is pointed down, and the oxygen masks have dropped. It's not good.
Yeah.
Pull up.
7 movies.
7 movies to rank.
Mission Impossible 1, Mission Impossible 2, Mission Impossible 3,
Maybe we should stop numbering them.
Ghost Protocol, Rogue Nation, Fallout, and now we have
Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Dead
Back to numbers,
Reckoning.
kind of.
Part 1. Yeah, 7 Part 1.
Right.
That would have been a dumb
So
name
really,
though.